have been trying to intimidate a lot of the people that are supporting the Democratic Congress people. They've been getting a lot of threats and shit or whatever. So I'm like watching MSNBC. I watch that shit. You know what I mean? Out of nowhere, like this shit popped up. How this lady got shot in the head. They killed a baby.
Yeah, yo, that's crazy.
9-year-old girl.
Yeah, she got wounded. The 9-year-old.
Nah, she died. The 9-year-old girl died. Yeah, the 9-year-old girl died. The judge died, and then 4 other people died.
DC sniper all over again.
That shit was crazy. They caught the person, though. They caught the person. But it was just up though how that shit went. And as soon as the shit went down, right, Sarah Palin she had like a crosshair twit pic on her shit. She took the shit down immediately. Like it's been all over the news today, all over now, because she didn't want to be linked to that. But yet you putting out a map with crosshair, the woman's name, it said Gabriel Gifford on the actual map, and it had a crosshair on it. And she sent this shit out like weeks ago and said, three of the 20 people will be retiring after this term, so we only have 17 more to go. Let's get those, let's shoot those people out of office. And her name was right there with the crosshairs. Yo, that shit was real tough. This is crazy. And then come to find out, Esco, me and you were talking about that bird shit the other day, right? Yo, this shit is out of control. This shit is.
But you heard about the 2 million fish?
Yo, 2 million fish
in just Maryland.
In Maryland, right? 2 million fish in Maryland, right? They found 1,000 dead birds. What was it? Yeah, 1,000 turtle doves. Wasn't it? No, it was more than that. Turtle doves. It was turtle doves. They fell out of the sky in Italy. This shit is crazy right now. And apparently, they had some mysterious blue stain on their beaks, like that.
That's some chemtrails.
But I just find it funny that all this shit pops off after the lunar eclipse. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of.
That's just some chemtrails.
And you know what's funny about that? You know what's funny about that? Yo, wait, hold on. Who is that? Unbelievable, dog. It's just starting to get annoying. I'm about to leave soon. Yo, check this out. Yo, check it out. It's like Revelations. You know, when the moon went through the lunar eclipse, it fucking turned red and shit. If you noticed it, the moon had turned red. If you really looked at it from out your window.
Yeah, it did turn red. The funny thing was that
whatever.
I thought it was
Revelations. They said that the moon. And god damn it, man, forget about it. I'm done.
I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Esco is a funny Puerto Rican.
He just he's so quick to get mad, yo.
I'm done.
Nah, see, when me and him was talking about the other day, I thought it was just Arkansas and Louisiana that had the fish and the birds, and then they found out that they had the fish. It was like crazy. It was like 100. I don't know. It was some ridiculous number of fish that they found in Maryland. It was like 2. And then I just found out that they had dead birds in Kentucky and in Sweden. And then
and you heard about the dead fish with no eyes?
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy. That shit was wild.
You guys know that all this dead bird and dead fish talk is in the Bible? Do you guys know that?
And then 40,000 crabs washed up on the England.
The Bible ain't nothing but a bunch of random opinions.
Nah, the Bible
but it's in there. It like literally says that God is gonna like kill all these birds and these fish, like millions. So when I saw this happen, I'm like, wow. Like I could even tell you guys the verse. Like that's kind of.
That's just the government. That's the government fucking with people. That's what I believe. I think it's the government fucking with people. Y'all and motherfuckers believe the bullshit. I don't believe none of that shit. I don't believe shit.
So much like power over like birds and
whether it's religion or the government, the shit is fucked up regardless. Like 2 million fish. And the funny thing is I came up one day and I was telling somebody that they had like over 100,000 fish that up on shore in Arkansas, and they were like, tons of fish, come up on the shores or whatever, and this, that, and the third. I'm like, in Arkansas? I'm like, maybe in like New Orleans, like, cause it was oil and shit. But like in like damn near in the middle of the country, like that's kind of rare that there's 100,000. I mean, 100,000. That's a huge number. I mean, it's different. It was like 1,000, 2,000, or some shit, but 100,000, and then 2 million fish in Maryland. Yo, that shit is crazy.
How do they know it's 2 million? They sat there and counted them?
I don't know how they figured out 2 million. I mean, but I'm pretty sure that they just probably dumped them, picked them all up, dumped them and shit. Probably ways. I mean, there's got to be a way that fishermen figure out how many fish they kept.
Yeah, they weigh them, I guess. I don't know. This is all that shit is government shit, man. To fuck with people's heads, man. That's one thing I do know. It's the government fucking with y'all.
So someone PM me and said that they had a mail letters or that exploded bomb and dead birds all over the world right now. See, here's my thing, Pete, and I actually believe you. It could probably be a government thing, but then how do you explain all over the world? Because if it was just our government, right? If we were doing some shitey shit, that can explain what we got going on in the United States. But how do you explain like all over the world, like Brazil, England, Italy?
That's what the government does, man. I mean, that's what the government does. They could travel all around the world and make shit happen everywhere and anywhere and make everybody fall into the bullshit. My mind is not weak like that. I ain't falling for that bullshit.
Tell them it's light skin gang or bang bang.
That's right. Light skin gang, bang bang. You dig? Fuck the government.
Wow, yo.
Yo, y'all all going to hell.
Probably call me weird because
like they've been doing this shit for years, man. The government been fucking with the people for years. Like they'll do some shit. They could do some shit in Israel, then they could do some shit in Baghdad, then they could do some shit in motherfucking America, then they could do some shit in Kentucky. I mean, they travel. That's what they do. They fuck with you.
Yeah, but see, here's my thing though. I believe all what you just said, right? But then when you pick out somewhere so specific as Italy, because Italy they run their own shit. They're like completely separate from the American government. You know, like the U.S. government would not.
Don't mean they ain't over there fucking with shit.
Doing that shit, you know. But the crazy shit is this is what happened. They have videos. I think I should find a video. Plain and simple is that the actual birds, they were turtle doves. The birds were flying. People were outside. It just happened. They were outside, and out of nowhere, the birds just fell. People like eyewitness accounts, they just saw birds fall, and they like fell, and they're like hanging in a tree and shit. Like all types of crazy shit. It wasn't like some shit where there could have been like a spy plane that came around and just dropped a bunch of birds or something, and then everybody that's the news. But yeah, it just.
That's just like when you see the planes go and they leave that little shit that look like a cloud. That shit is chemicals. Those shit is called chemtrails. And sooner or later they will descend to the ground, and whatever in their path, it will kill them or it'll fuck with them. Just like they had that shit out here in California somewhere where they was testing that shit, and wherever they was testing that, leaving them chemtrails, 2 to 3 days later. Like that whole town was, like everybody in that town was like throwing up. Niggas was getting crazy headaches, migraines, all types of weird shit because of the government. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers really got experience. Like niggas got to do their research for real. Light skin gang in the building, you dig?
I don't know. I guess I believe it to a certain extent, but there's some shit you can't really explain. Like a lot of shit that you can kind of just pawn off to the government. A lot of shit you can't. I don't know. Yo, today's just been crazy, yo. I mean, that whole shooting shit. Oh, I could not believe that shit. And the funny thing is, I already knew about the Sarah Palin shit like a week and a half ago. You know, I'm gonna post the link in the box. I'm gonna show everybody what I'm talking about for people that don't know about this flyer to like all my constituents.